Hello and welcome to Feed the Direwolf with me, the most everyone, aka MrSuryt. Now we are going to build another grinder today. Not the Enderman grinder, not yet. Excuse me. I was also going to be putting the Wither skeletons into the same grinder here, except they would not be dropping anything, so that's no good. I could whack the Wither skeletons into here, I could put them into this one here. This one here, it would be particularly effective. Quite a good one. But I'm not going to, I'm going to do a little bit different with it. Not really a practical one, but another grinder that I thought I'd show you. I may as well show you with the Wither. Now in here though, before we get started with that, I keep forgetting to repair those. I've got 3 here. Can't get to it again. No, it's too high. There we go. Well, we've almost repaired all our damage from our escaped Wither. Oh, another one. Oh. We'll get there. Anyway, today you probably noticed I have got something set up here. I've got another projector set up with some red alloy wire going through to a lever here. Of course it's not going to work right now because this here has no link, no power. Excuse me, it did briefly when I did a little bit of a test run. But yeah, first of all we need to link it up to the capacitor over here. Whilst I'm looking at the capacitor here, I'll just let you know one more thing about the multi-tool. You can see there that it's got 1 million FE, force energy. 1 million of 1 million. This thing does run out of energy as you use it. You just put it in there and it recharges. So I have done that obviously already. Now last episode we created a spare power link card. I said we'd get around to using it. Well, this is where we're going to use it, straight in there. And we are going to use another containment field. This will be another Wither killing, well, it's not really a battle arena, more an automated killing field, I guess. I'm not going to put any way. I will eventually put a system in that builds the Wither and then kills it and then builds it and then kills it and just keeps going. I can't do that right now because I only have 7 skulls and I have no other way of gaining skulls, so it'd be pointless me doing that just yet. But we'll get this built anyway. Now the first thing to do obviously is to put the containment module in here. We showed you how to make these last episode. That one's obsidian around a projector focus matrix. Focus matrix made like this, that's refined iron and glass. And of course a diamond, expensive, but you get 64. I've gone through a few stacks of these actually. Some in just testing and some in derping. And occasionally in actually doing something. But anyway, that opens up all this over here. We want distance. Let's just see what that distance is. Yeah, that'll be fine. 1 distance high. We also want strength of, let's see, 3. Brilliant, 3. So if you remember, strength, green, the green card into the green box, that's strength up, height. And the distance is how far away the force field starts from the projector. So we put in 1, so it starts 1 block away from the projector. So that very bottom block is empty. Okay, I've put a block up there just to make it easier to place the next item. And that would be another melee turtle. Not sure if I have already programmed this one. No, I haven't. Yes, I had. Computer label cleared. Huh. Oh no, I forgot to put the name just then. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's why I'm... What am I doing? It's a wither. Another example of why I am the most derpy one. Okay, and we want it to edit startup. While you've seen me do this a number of times already, while true do, TURTLE, yep, I typed faster than I wrote then, so I wasn't sure what I was typing. Oh, if you can hear a noise in the background, a lot of crashing and banging, that's my son who is... Well, he's got his own little mouse that he's playing with. He's trying to copy me. He's only 10 months old, but he's already good on a computer. Yeah, he makes me look like the most derpy one sometimes. Alright, reboot. Goodbye. Well, yep, he's working. Now when we start this up, you'll notice that top block of force field has disappeared. It has not disappeared. The turtle is now occupying that space. So it will... Yeah, it cannot go further down, but it can get out of there. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it as part of the force field though. Turn it off. And we want... This force field at the moment has no room inside. So if we put one focus matrix there on each of the side spots, remembering you can see there's a little... Get rid of that block. There's a little mark just on the projector there. That corresponds with the little mark on here. And that mark can be on the side, so you can have the force field going sideways as well. But now you'll see that it is a 3 by 3 by, what's that, 5. And inside there is a gap of 3, plus where the turtle is. In effect, a gap of 4. One other thing to note with this at the moment, and this is one thing that I often forget, and it kills me, just took half damage. I suppose I took a fair bit of damage to my quantum as well, quantum outfit. Don't forget to change this here. That there will kill everything, unless you've got a security station set up, and that's all fancy. Too fancy for me just yet. Just change it over to this here. That'll allow anyone through who has a multi-tool set to this setting. Now when I go on it, I can hit it. Doesn't do anything. That's the point. What else I can do? I can go inside here if I have to. Now the advantage to that is, just say something goes wrong, like say the turtle is destroyed by a wither, I can jump in here and kill the wither. Okay, we want another block. Any block will do. Come on. Block. Oh, multi-tool, quick. Let's see, can we get this block? We can. Good, good, good. I'm going to put that on top there. You'll note it still works. The reason I've put that there is because that is where I'm going to build the wither, on top here. That does mean that the base of the wither will be falling through the force field. He won't be able to get out though. The top half of him will be blocked, so yep, that's all good. We're going to want to... Eventually, yeah, like I said, I will automate all this. It's a little bit messy at the moment. That's more just because I am me. Looks like my farm, looking at the map, a few sand blocks showing up. I think I might have to go out there and add some more humus. Little Mister's making an absolute racket with his little mouse and laptop behind me. Anyway, let's just see if this works. Okay, so he's inside the force field. Explosion coming. Sometimes the turtle does get blown up by this. The one thing to note, if the turtle survives, the wither cannot shoot straight up. You can see the wither is taking a fair bit of damage. He's absolutely getting his ass handed to him. And come on. Dead. How easy was that? That was easier than the battle arena with quantum armor. Now if we go over here, turtle, remember, acts just like us when it kills things as an entity. We get another star. That's it. That's as simple as it gets. Of course you can automate this to have it so that, and I plan on doing, I can have a turtle to build the wither. In all honesty, I think even this turtle here is too much. Turtles, if I say quantum armor is easy mode, is god mode, turtles, they more or less, if you program them right, they make Minecraft kind of pointless, in my opinion. That's only my opinion. But yeah, they're a little bit too easy. So what I want to do, just because Minecraft in particular, Feed the Beast and technical packs like this, they're meant to be technical. They're meant to be, again, my opinion, they are meant to be extremely ridiculous in the builds. You're meant to go wild and crazy and have everything everywhere. That's what I like about it. So I will use red power to have a system where a red power frame motor pushes the frame out, force field we turn on with the frame inside the force field, it sets up the wither, backs out of the force field, and the force field fully engages, turtle kills. Probably will end up sucking the items out of the turtle as well. And yeah, that's the eventual plan. But we've only got 4 skulls left. We need another way of killing with a skeletons. There is rumour that the soul shards, even at tier 5, mobs that they create will no longer be dropping rare items. That kinda does worry me, because it means that wither skull hunting will be quite difficult. Yeah, so we'll get up there. We'll have to see. I'm not too sure if it is already in this build, or we are. For me in Australia right now, it is the last day of summer. It is 28th of February. Tomorrow, the ultimate pack is finally meant to be released. We are finally getting Feed the Beast complete pack. I'm a little bit torn. I don't know if I should start a series on that. I'd have to drop this one though, this series, and I've put a lot of work into this base. I mean, you wouldn't know it from all the holes, the world load holes. Now this here is coming down from my new grinder. My new grinder really is pointless having it in here. You'll see in a minute why. But it's basically going to be working more or less the same as this one here in the end, except without the drop. The reason why I'm doing this is more to show you guys, and it's going to be very difficult for people to make this, in fact impossible without cheating, unless they have used Mistcraft and set up a link modifier before the last update. Now you still can do it, and you can't do it in the same dimension like I am, but you can still do it. All you have to do is make sure it's cross-dimensional. Now I'll show you what's going on. Okay, if you remember this stuff here, this crystal, you get it from different Mistcraft worlds, and 8 of it like so creates a book receptacle, which is one of these things here. Also, if you put these together, the smallest you can possibly put them is in a, well, you don't need that one there or that one there, but in 4 blocks like this, and you've got that little tiny hole there, you put a book receptacle on it, and then you put a book in it, it will create a portal to whichever world that book happens to belong to. I'll show you what I mean by that. We have been over this before. Oh, that's Skype. Now if we grab this overworld book and we put it in here, it creates a portal inside the blue frame. I've made a much larger one than I just made here, going to wherever this book is linked to. Wherever that book is created is where this portal will go. You can use these portals to make a book to go to another world as opposed to a linking book to come home. And just take it out like so. What we've done with this linking book, we have created the linking book right here. And I seem to be stuck. Then what we've done, and you won't be able to do this without cheating, or unless you've already built one before the last update. Whoa, a bit too fast there. And that is in the link modifier. Force field's still active here, and has been active for quite some time. In the link modifier, which you can't build anymore, we put the book, clicked on these three here, and it means we can use this book in the same dimension. Like I said, it is kind of, whoa, mouse is playing up. It is kind of pointless having this grinder that I've built in this dimension, but the point of it is, with the wither skeletons, that is, you can make this. You don't need a tier 5. Remembering a tier 5 allows you to build in different dimensions to where the whoa, little mister's pulling books down now. A tier 5 and a tier 4 I think as well allows you to build a spawner in a different dimension to where the creature of that spawner is naturally found. So tier 4 or 5 allows you to create a blaze spawner in the overworld, or it will allow you to create, say, a chicken spawner in the nether, for example. But 1 through 3, tier 1 through 3, you can't. You'd only be able to build the wither skeletons in the nether, and vice versa with overworld native creatures could not be created in the nether. I probably said that as confusing as I possibly can, but anyway, that means that you've got to kill a hell of a lot of wither skeletons to get at least a tier 5 to use in the overworld. With this here, you don't. You only need a tier 1. You create your crystal cage in the nether, create your linking book. Oop. This is what the crystal cage looks like. It's just a cube. You create your linking book in the overworld, your crystal cube in the nether. As long as it's chunk loaded, you can actually have wither spawning in the nether inside one of these cubes, and I'll show you what happens. Uh-oh, I've just realised I can't get out here. Or can I? I can't. Oh, I'm going through this way. That's only there for show anyway, the glass. And I have more outfit. Now, if we put the overworld, make sure it's the no, so that's the home book. I've done this before when I was testing. I turned this on and all the wither went through to where my home linking book is back up in base. I went up there and I had so many. Anyway, this is the overworld one. This is the book that I have linked to just here. Remembering ordinarily this part you'd have in the nether, and you'd have your linking book coming through to here. Well, get stuck again. Well, what that is. We're then going to grab a timer, jacketed wire, normal wire, drop down here, and this here is just so that I can collect everything. Yeah, we're gonna have it come out from there, I think. All this down here is wasted. I don't want too much of... This is normal pneumatic tube. That one there is the red tube, red stone tube. I don't want too much of that because it does lag your world. So most of the pneumatic tube I have is just normal pneumatic tube, which goes off to those barrels. There's barrels down there. Let's see that it works. And we'll come down here, make sure it goes to the barrels. And as I do not want it in the barrel, I will probably go into this one here. That's the hope, anyway. Come on. Come on. We're going to the chest, did it? No. Again, a step above a chest, upside down step, allows you to open it when it looks like there's a block above it. Let's head back up here. Well, it's gone through. Oh, there it is. It was just waiting for me to turn my back. Come on. Get down there. Oops. Alright, that's not for you. And whack that back there. Don't need those or those. We are going to use, obviously, where the skeletons are spawning here, they're just going to escape. So we're going to whack bunch of turtles down. This turtle I'm going to have to turn left. There you go, now he's facing the right way. Each of these we are going to label set, kill, and we are going to do exactly the same as what we've done 100 times. At least it feels like 100 times. While true, do TRTLE a duck end. Control save, control exit, and reboot. You don't actually have to type reboot, but I like to. I don't know why, I just do. Okay, I will do it to each of those, but yeah, just for keeping you guys sane, as I've already done it a couple of times, we won't bother. Now we are going to put a few jars around the place. Oh, bit of lag there. Oh, that's not where I wanted the jar. Now, yeah. Whoa! I don't have a... Okay, we're just going to put a piece of glass there for the time being. You, I do not want there. Yeah, having to put so many of these down now, I don't like it. Really don't. I need access into you. Just so I can program it. I don't like not... Oops. Set, also kill. I don't like not doing it. I feel like I'm missing something when I do it. Don't fill it out, even though you guys have seen it all before. True, do, TRTLE, dot, ATTACK, brackets, and control, enter, control, right, enter. Reboot. Alright, well we got two. Two will do for now. Okay, going through here I have the Y, this is a tier 5. Going up to here where I'm going to have to... Oh, I've got no blocks to actually fill it in. Oh, bless you, bless you. Son having a good sneeze there. Yeah, the red wire going through to here. And I'm not going to drop into... If I drop into that right now, I'll end up in that little spot where the the turtles are, and I will die. Now you have to set the wire and everything up before you have the portal going. Otherwise, yeah, you won't be able to set it up. You'll just keep teleporting yourself. Okay, let's see if this works. I've tried it with cows. I've tried it without the turtles with the skeletons. Okay, you can see they're straight away teleporting over here. There's only 2 turtles going at the moment. And they are dying. Getting their ass handed to them. Let's get another turtle in on the action. And oops, control enter, control right enter, reboot. Oh, there's another one going. Now the problem with this, first of all, it requires the turtles to do all the damage to kill them, so you may end up with a build-up of them in there, which is why I've bothered to put so many turtles here in the first place. You can name it whatever you want. I just name it kill because I'm not very original. I know I did say I'd do this off screen. I think I did anyway. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Goodbye. Hello. Yep. They're all going. There is experience coming out as well. This most likely will end up lagging the world like crazy if I keep it going. But yeah, this is one way that you can create a spawner cross-dimensional, so you do not need the tier 4, tier 5 portals. Soul shards. Would have been better if I just built this in the nether to show you that. But I wanted it down here with all my other grinders. Now I could have also teleported these straight into one of these ones here. Let's go down and have a look. Oh, look at that. We have got 4 skulls already and quite a few swords. We're also lagging like crazy. Little Jakey boy having a good scream. I'm going to take these swords out and some bones. We are going to put... Come on, you stupid mouse. We'll just put some bones in a few of these. Bit of coal as well. I think we're going to end up with more bones than anything. Oh, another skull. Look at that. Love it. That way all the swords should go into here. They're useless. They're just a stone sword. But now I don't know, we have stone swords. Yay. But anyway, yeah. 5 skulls. Okay, little mister. Okay. Jacob wants to have a word as well. Hey. Say hello, YouTube. No, you're going shy now. Let go of the mic. He's having a good little scream at you. Let's turn this off before we lag too crazy. But yeah, we now have another grinder to collect ourselves wither skulls. 6 of. We've got 2 more withers worth right there. Which means... Actually, next episode I'm not going to automate that system down there just because, to be honest, I have 6... what are they called? Nether stars around here. Right there. I don't need any more. I don't need that many. It's more to show you guys how to do it, or how I've done it, or how not to do it. Right here is where we're going to be working next, and that is eventually to make a few spawners, a few Enderman grinders. This particular mob grinder will not produce any experience, but it will produce a lot of items. Like I said before, I had the cows going earlier. Just checking because these guys went and collected all the drops from the cows. Yep, so next episode we may end up finally getting this one here going. But that's going to have to be it for this episode. Oh, hopefully you've enjoyed, got something from it. 8 wither skeletons. You got no idea how long it took me to collect the original 10. I was in the nether for hours. Quite a few swords as well. I was in there for hours, and in seconds I've got 8. It's crazy. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. Hopefully you've got something from it, an idea. You may end up, if you want to do this in the same dimension, this type of grinder where you can teleport it. You just have a whole heap of these and teleport them from different mobs in different ones to the same spot to kill them all. It's another option. But yeah, the main idea of this one, when I was planning it out, was so that you could create something cross-dimensional, so you didn't need that full tier 4 or 5 shard. It is... I am doubting this is original. I'm sure many people have thought of this idea before. It's a first for me, though. It's an original for me. This here's it's not the first time I've built it. I've built it 2 previous times in test worlds only, so this is the first time I've built it for real. So yeah, for me this is a brand new original idea. But anyway, hopefully you got something from this. If you have, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.